Okay. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Dan Cox. The title of this project is Instructional Design for College and University Physical Activity Programs. In other words, the classes that are basically PE for college students. I'm doing this as part of a half literature review and manuscript investigation. So over this, it's all thrown off. We're going to go over constructivist learning in chapter 21, which is about instructional design in higher education and learning and instructional design. So like where I see future directions for training programs for physical activity courses. So higher education physical activity courses began with Springfield College in New Jersey, I believe, New York, maybe one of the two. And over time it's changed why it's there. Maybe it's to make sure that all the students can swim, but now it's definitely needs an upgrade as the whole philosophy of physical education has changed. So what do physical activity courses look like? It can be anything from a meditation or a stress management class, a swimming class, or even an online class where you don't even see the instructor. You just have to upload your information on a smartwatch, and that's where I really see things going, but not necessarily 100% online, but maybe blended learning. So my two questions that I asked during this literature review are, what are the current instructional design technologies that can be implemented in physical activity courses, trainings, and what universal techniques can be implemented in all physical activity courses? So what can work in that stress management course, as well as an online course, as well as a swimming course? So to begin, we look at, I believe it's chapter 7 on constructivists. There's three main components that they pointed out. It's conflict, challenge, and problem solving. So this is kind of like the basic groundwork for what you need as a constructivist framework in order to build on, whether it's training or just any learning. Some history behind it. We have Jean Piaget. I always say it wrong, but it's something like that. And he said that there's three main points to constructivist, or as what he said, it's very personal. It's schema, assimilation, and accommodation. So accommodation is kind of like the modifications of whatever environment you're in and how to change it. We also look at Vygotsky, which he wasn't very popular, and then he died, and then now he's popular. Talk about starving artist. He looked more on the social aspect, so not just one individual, but multiple individuals, and how one person can help you learn by getting out of your normal zone into a learning zone by someone who is, as the book says, more able. So moving on to chapter 20-something, we have the higher education Mr. Fink here, who developed, or who basically created a significant learning model. What I like about this is that it's significant learning, so therefore you can do research on it later on. There's three main components to it. There's learning goals, feedback and assessment, and teaching and learning activities. So something that's usually interactive. The learning goals, which goes into like a 12-step program to how you would design a class for any college course. As long as the book states and what his book says is you kind of want to hit at least 4 of these in one of the classes. So these are things like caring or integrating ideas and people into a class. So where is this all going? It's about training. It's about how to teach our instructors who are teaching these courses. And I think Canvas is an excellent thing for instructors. Everyone should be aware about, because the students also use it. I think it could become an archival system, so it can be used in other places. And I think that all those create a not only training, but as Rosenberg says, a performance support. So it helps you throughout the semester, not just at the beginning. So what's going on? We need an upgrade in all of our classes, and I think Canvas can be that kind of hub, especially for training, because if I teach a class and then you have to teach a class next year, fortunately all my stuff is in Canvas. I can give all my stuff from Canvas to you. There are This is I'm a huge fan of him. His name is Don Hellison. He has what's called teaching personal and social responsibility. Constructivist kind of goes with that. It's very social. I think mobile learning is definitely where things are going. So I think that we should use it more as instructors, and flipped learning where you can actually learn stuff before even coming to class. So I'll teach you how to meditate before you even come into my classroom. Thank you. Questions?
Are you going to edit your video?
What's that?
Like you're going to edit the questions?
Yeah. Have like a little subtitle.